For decades now, Lake Fernan has been host to dangerous levels of algae and phosphorus. These algae blooms can produce toxins that cause a wide array of health issues in humans and wildlife. But there is hope now tonight that the lake will see some much safer days ahead. Our Hunter Bertram explains the new proposals to clean up the lake.
Here at Fernan Lake, east of Coeur d'Alene, you can see today it's covered in ice and snow, typical for midwinter. However, by the end of summer, this lake is typically covered in green algae.
And it's the dirtiest lake around.
Dustin Stetson, an avid fisherman who lives nearby.
I would hate to have, my son at a young age not to be able to go to the lake and be fearful that he's going to get sick from touching the water.
Fernan Lake has excess phosphorus that pops up in the summertime. And it's a very critical nutrient for algae growth. When you have too much of it in a system, the toxic cyanobacteria that cause these blooms that you hear about, they like that excess phosphorus.
Algae blooms can cause toxins that lead to various health problems for both humans and wildlife. However, there is optimism for the future as Fernan Lake Village has taken action. In 2023, they enlisted Utrofix to develop a cleanup plan for the 400-acre lake. On Friday, the company unveiled their proposed solutions.
One of the key levers we have to improve the lake is to manage that phosphorus.
Ryan Van Gotham is the lead for the lake's management project. He tells me there's a few approaches, both short-term fixes and long.
And so what we can do is actually permanently bind up that phosphorus so it's not releasable and not impacting the water quality. So working on some things in the lake, but then also reducing how much phosphorus comes into the lake long term.
That can mean managing the watershed, how rain and snow drain into the lake. But this is an expensive process, which leaves one major speed bump in the way of cleanup. How will they fund it?
They need to start going after funding and requesting dollars to be able to be put towards management.
Van Gotham does note this can take time for the city to do. If you'd like to read more about these proposals, head to KXLY.com. In Fernan Lake Village, Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.